Hi everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be doing a little playing around with some makeup. I'll be using the Norvina palette, volume 2, so ABH Norvina collection number 2. The colors are super pretty. I really love them. Main reason why I decided to create this today, obviously I wanted to do some tutorials and all of that. In my last video of my unboxing of my mystery bag, there were some comments about my eyeshadow and how it looked really cool. This is the palette I use, and I thought, let me show you how to create it. Obviously, you'll notice I have two different eyeshadows going on here. They are identical looks, except for the lid color. So this one is like a yellow limey green, and this one, you'll kind of see throughout the video that I decided to go a different way. In order to get the yellow limey green, if you wanted, it is the shade A2 right here. So if you wanted that impact of shade versus this one, then so be it. Obviously do whatever you want, and it basically has two options, but that is the only difference between the looks. So go ahead and stay tuned and see how I created this, I think, pretty cool, awesome eye tutorial. Okay, bye. Alright, so we obviously have one eye already finished here, so let's go ahead and get started with the other side. What I'm just going to go ahead and do is use the MAC Paint Pot and Paint Trilly, and I am taking my Morphe M173 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the lid. So yeah, do whatever you like. I've used concealers. I think, I'll be honest, anything that has a tacky base, depending on what it is, I do like it. MAC Paint Pot, I feel like sets, which I like, so it's great to blend over, but if you're trying to get like this limey yellow color, I feel like you need something stickier. The brush I'm going to go ahead and start off with is the Morphe M506 brush, and we're going to go ahead and take shade E1, just this beautiful, it's like shimmery green. I'm going to put this in the inner corner, kind of, in my crease. I'm mainly just going to start off by placing the colors, and then we'll kind of go in and blend. Okay, next, let's go ahead and grab the shade C3, which is right there. Same brush. Now, I will occasionally use this little color switch. This is actually by the brand Sonia Kashuk. I got it at Target on clearance for $4, and it works. I don't know if any of them are really different from each other, so I think if you can find one at a great deal, go for it. And it does the trick to switch between colors. But I'm just gonna kind of put that in there as well. And from what I've noticed so far with this palette, the colors are really good. They're very pigmented. Okay. Color switch again. Last shade for the crease is D5 right there. Grab. It's like kind of like a deep navy to me. Now again, if I've never told you guys, I'm colorblind. I hate it. But whatever. So if I say, oh, this is it's a navy blue, and let's say it's purple, please forgive me. I don't know that they are always different colors. I try my best to look the colors up and see what they are before I'm just like, ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go back in with the C3 shade just to kind of build up the crease a little bit more. Each time I stop, I am cleaning it off with my little color switch thing. Brush cleaner, I don't know what the hell you want to call it. Okay, cool. Next, I am just going to take the Morphe M456 brush. You literally cannot even see that, whatever. It's the M456 brush. And I'm going to take the shade, what did I take? I think I took B3, which is this green. Kind of just taking a lighter shade of green to blend out that inner corner. I do like how this looks because it gives it a very like bright, almost alien kind of look, which I kind of think is really kind of pretty and cool. Next, let's take the shade. I think I did take B4 beforehand, so we're gonna take B4. Do the exact same thing, kind of even stamp and blend. Now, because these two colors are like blue, I'm just going to work them together. Do a little color switch again. And we're going to take the shade B5 directly next to it, which is a brighter blue. It's really pretty. And I'm just going to kind of stamp it at first, just to get that pigment on there. And then, you know, blend it a little bit into the lid. Crease. I mean, I'm saying lid. Instead of their blue. Now you can either color switch, is what I'm doing, or you can just grab another brush. But I'm just going to try to softly blend the edges. Looks pretty decent. Now you can always go over with like the M433 brush, which is just a larger fluffy version. Or there's also the M441 brush, which is an even bigger version. I really try to work with fluffier brushes more to really work to kind of blur out the shadows. And I mean, it's working. So awesome. So one thing I did on this side, and we'll go and do it on this side, is used a couple shimmer shades just to add a little something extra. Take B1, which is a super lime green kind of color, and just kind of take this into the inner corner. Whoa! The lighting is picking up really good with that. Jesus. That is actually really nice. And I know this may look different than the side because we're kind of just, we're building upon it a little bit, so it might turn out better. Because I just did this one real quick, and now I'm kind of just like, whoa, look at this green. It's so pretty, dude. Jeez. Oh my god. Oof. Okay. Take that off a little bit. We're just gonna kind of try to blend. Jeez. That is such... That is a freaking green. I love that. That is such a pretty color. Okay. Now we also took... I think it's C2. It's not looking shimmery right now to me, but it was shimmer. I don't know. It looks a little shimmer-esque. So we'll just pick up a little bit of that and do the same kind of thing. It is a bit shimmery, but it's nothing like crazy. This green though, should I just put that over my lid? Maybe. We may just switch this game up, because that color is so freaking pretty. Okay. So next, we're going to go ahead and just to cut the crease, we're going to take this concealer. I've been using the Makeup Obsession Mega Concealer. You may have seen a past video. I don't love it, but honestly, it's not terrible. I don't want to waste it, so we are going to use it up. But I'm just going to do the trick where you kind of put it on your crease. Or why don't I just show you? Put it on your lid. And look up. And look at that. Already gave me a semi-shape to cut my crease. We're going to create the shape. So kind of, now again, like I'm sure I said in the beginning of this video, I'm not perfect at this. I'm learning, just like all of us are. That's why I'm kind of doing this. I still think that I'm able to create something kind of cool and interesting, but also learn along the way, because everybody needs to learn. So, I don't hate that. Is it perfect? No, but That's my one thing. Anybody literally comment below if you have the same issue that I do with cutting your crease and getting like the perfect shapes that you see. I mean, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with it because I really don't care right now. But ideally, I one day want to get better. Let's use a Packer shade brush. I literally almost just dipped this brush into my paint pot. That would have been bad. Let's put a lid on that. Okay. So we're gonna dip back into this, Jesus, B1 shade. This, oh, hello. Hello. That is such a fucking cool shade. Okay, I'm just gonna, yes. If this is not giving anybody like slime Nickelodeon vibes, oh my god. I literally feel like I could go to like Universal Studios right now. This is so pretty. Okay. I'm gonna take one of these littler brushes, these flat brushes, I just realized I've not been dealing with brushes, so M124 is a little one. The brush I just used right now is the M166 brush, just the bigger paddle brush, whatever. Mainly, I just kind of want to be able to press it into the inner corner. I still struggle getting it all the way in there, but whatever. I was using earlier, I used a concealer brush, the M224. Let's try that. I mean, that's working pretty good. The only thing I'm not a huge fan of is, I don't know if you can see this. I think you can, you definitely can. How the pigment lays. It lays kind of weird, but I think it might be because it's pressed pigment. And it could even be the brush. Maybe I'll try that brush I used in the inner part of the eye earlier. Because that did a good job. Okay. So we're gonna re-grab our M456 brush in the same shade B1. Oh, there we go. I don't hate that. Now I'm tempted to take the shade A3, which is like a limier green shimmer here. Yeah, that's that one. And just put a little bit on like the center of the lid. Just to see, it doesn't really do anything. I just might have too many shades on. It's just falling down. Okay, so let's go ahead and clean up the fallout real quick. So I'm just gonna take a washcloth. Dirty, I know. And the makeup remover I've been loving is the Up and Up 3-in-1 Micellar Water. It does, even though it says oil free, it does leave a little bit of oily residue to me. But honestly, I like it. I like it a lot better than the simple one. The simple one it just doesn't seem to remove as easily. And I really kind of feel like I have to tug, which I know that's really bad. So I kind of like this idea of something that maybe a little oilier, but the oiliness kind of dissipates, or you can kind of wipe it off slightly. It's not super oily, but it definitely, I feel like, leaves some sort of residue. But I mean, it does the trick, and it's cheap, so yeah. Okay, so let's go and take some Mega Concealer to clean up the under eye area. Now, I use my concealer to kind of sketch out my line a little bit. Now, I've been trying to play with sponges more. I'm not a huge sponge person, but this is the e.l.f. Total Sponge, I don't know. It's dry. I actually don't always like to wet it. I feel like it shears out the product. And this sponge is actually really soft, in my opinion. Sorry, I'm just covering you up. I really like the e.l.f. sponges. The OG one is good. The original Beauty Blender is great, but it's so teeny compared to these guys. It just feels weird for me to use. Next, let's go ahead and apply some liner. The liner I'm using, where is it? This one, it's alright. I'm honestly trying to find a good liquid liner, so if anybody has any good recommendations, please let me know. I'm trying out drugstore ones right now. I picked this up because the packaging was really pretty, even though I feel like it has barely anything in it, but it's just a L'Oreal matte eyeliner. I don't know. Draw on a wing. I do feel like I have to constantly go and dip in. Another one I've been trying, let's try to use it. I feel like it just is really shimmery. It's also from L'Oreal. It's weird because it has zero packaging, but it is a brush tip applicator, which I like. I used to be really good with these. I used to love the, I don't know if anybody remembers the NYC one. That one was so good. And so cheap, and you literally just cannot find it anymore anywhere. I just remember last time I used this one, it stayed really shiny, which I didn't like. But we'll see if it does. It definitely has much more pigmentation, so I do really like that. Oh, fuck. I feel like with liners like this, you have to, like, teach yourself how to not screw up. I'm just gonna let that dry. I'm going to do some foundation real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So I just applied, applied a little bit of the L'Oreal True Match Foundation in shade C0.5. And just a little more of this concealer just around my brows and stuff like that to blend it all in together. My liner has dried. Oh, here we go. I feel like from a distance, it looks really nice. And you come up close and you kind of see, oh, she's a little not cute. So I want to take, I don't know, a basic angle brush. Let's just use the one that came in the set. I don't know if anybody else is with me. I hate these kind of brushes, the dual-ended. I'm with when people say, well, how do you store it? It's so true. How do you store it? I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't use this spoolie side because I don't have brow hairs, but, you know. This is the M158 brush. I'm just going to take the black that's in the palette, which is the shade E5. And I'm just going to attempt to kind of stamp this over the liner and correct the shape. Now, one thing I'll say about the liner, it has matted pretty well, so I do like that a lot. Go L'Oreal liner. I don't know what you're called because you don't have any freaking packaging. Whatever. L'Oreal has a lot of liners. I was looking the other day at Target, and literally they had like 5 or 6 different. There's like dust in the air. 5 or 6 different random like liquid eyeliners that I've never heard of before from them, and I'm like, and maybe I'm just missing something out, but I was like, okay, I kind of want to try them out because L'Oreal has been lately has been my drugstore brand of choice. Whatever, okay. That's just gonna have to do. It's not great, not terrible, whatever. Moving on. Another L'Oreal product because I'm just, I'm just paid, I guess. I'm joking. No, I'm not. The Infallible pencil, the shade black, is super actually good. So I'm just going to line my waterline and my upper line. I don't know what they call it. Just lightly. Now I know some people do that thing where they like close their eyes together. Sure, if it works. I mainly notice this inner part here. My liner always, it's just not that good looking. If I don't do this, so yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's grab our lashes, so don't judge by my packaging. But the lashes I'm using are by Ardell in the shade Style 402. They're just some pretty, oh my god, lashes. There you go. That looks pretty. They're just basic lashes that I have. The band is super thin. Love that. Whatever. I'm just going to not apply my lashes. I'm going to curl them and put on some mascara because I know what I'm doing. Does anybody else ever do that? You don't think about it and you're like, okay, let's put on our lash. Let's glue it. We're ready. And then you're just like, oh my god, I didn't put mascara on. Oops, my bad. And then you feel stupid. Especially when you're filming a video where you should know what you're doing. But, whatever. It's fine. Mascara I am using is the one I'm always using because it's the one I have currently. But it is the Maybelline Last Sensational Waterproof. And, yeah, it does a pretty good job. I realize when you're wearing, like, false eyelashes that you really need it. Does anybody else ever have this? Look at this. My eyeliner is literally flaked off. Why? Let's take this little L'Oreal matte, whatever. Fix that real quick. You know what? It probably is my lash curlers. But I hate that. I don't think that's supposed to happen. I don't know. Maybe a little coffee while it's drying. Coffee. I feel like something I didn't do, which we could do, is smoke out the lower lash line. So let's grab a pencil brush. Morphe M431 brush. I kind of want to do a green. So, well, there goes that brush. I'm going to take the shade E3. This is another green. And put it underneath the lash line a little bit. That looks nice. I've been really trying to push myself to do lower lash lines. I just never think about it. And yeah. But I do like that a lot. I feel so cool. I mean, the only, like, negative is that my shadows, you know, are just a little different each side, but, like, can you imagine? Like, it's the same color, guys. No, stupid. Whatever. Okay. Tweezers. And let's pick up our lash. I feel like my coffee's kicking in because I'm just feeling all sorts of hyper all of a sudden. I feel good. Duo lash glue. I use the brush on kind. I really want to practice with a regular duo, but I just, one of these days, man, I feel like I just suck at it though. It just takes a long time for me for it to dry, and I struggle. I hate that. But, okay. Does anybody else ever have where your tweezers get like gluey? Not cute. Alright. Give it a moment to let it dry. And apply. This band, honestly, I mean, this just went on so easily. I love that. I'm gonna allow it to dry. I'm gonna go ahead and do a lip. So, sorry. Don't judge. I didn't put foundation on my neck because I'm not going anywhere today. I'm taking the L'Oreal Longwear eye pencil in the shade Cobalt Blue. I need to sharpen mine, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I always line my lips. I mean, I guess I can do it with like a lip without, but I just, no, I don't like to. I feel wrong, it feels weird. I just like having a bit of definition to my lips. So let's do that real quick. Okay, I'm gonna grab my lipstick that I want to wear today, which is the Blue by Jeffree Star called Blue Velvet. It literally, I feel like, looks purple. It's not. This is such a gorgeous blue. So pretty. It literally looks blue. I mean purple. Alright, so welcome to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed this super cool eye look that I created today. I really like it. Again, I'm just here to play around. I know I'm not the best at makeup. You know, I'm not terrible, but I think that I'm learning. We can all learn together. I think it's kind of fun. Feel free. I would really love it if you stayed, subscribed, left a comment. Obviously, I'm still extremely super new, but so far I'm really enjoying it. Thank you to everybody on the love of my last video. Obviously, I received my highest views that I've received on any of my videos yet, so I'm super excited. But yes, please stay tuned for any future videos. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to create in the future or whatever. I would really love to film more different videos, you know, and whatever. But anyways, okay, I will see you all later. Bye.